All right, we have a weekend storm on the way for the southeast. It's going to be an upper low, and for those that follow me on Twitter, I'm at AccuRadar and have seen me over the years. We never ever trust an upper level low. That's going to cause mischief and mayhem. Now, at the very least, there's going to be some flooding rain with this upper low across southern parts of Alabama, Georgia, eastern South Carolina, and in the mountains, there is going to be heavy, wet snow, no doubt about it. The question we have: can the snow get down in the lower elevations? Are we going to see flakes in Atlanta? Are we going to see accumulating snow, although only a little? Upstate of South Carolina, Charlotte, Greensboro, Winston-Salem. The answer to that question is maybe. I'll show you why. It's a tricky forecast. Let me show you where that upper low is. It's right now across the central and southern Rockies. This is going to dive southeastward into Texas as we go through tomorrow. Watch the movement of this. Then strengthen Saturday, and what you're going to end up seeing is this upper level low beginning to form. Now, what's an upper level low? A puddle of cool air aloft. But here's the key element of this. As this upper low moves across Alabama and Georgia, it's going to strengthen a little bit. And as it strengthens, what happens is on the northwest side of that upper low, because of increased precipitation rates and upward motion, you start cooling the atmosphere. And that's why, even though there's a lack of cold air throughout the southeast, this upper low will generate its own cold air on the northwest side. And then as it tracks to the southeast, does it have enough upward motion and generate enough cold air that you start talking snow outside of the mountains? Again, that area in Greenville, Spartanburg, South Carolina, Charlotte, not Raleigh. I think Raleigh would be too far east, but Winston-Salem, Hickory, Greensboro. You might. This system then moves offshore Sunday night into Monday. So it's a real tricky forecast across the lower elevations. Now, what's not tricky is the rain. That's going to be a soaking rain. Look at all of this rain, at least a few inches of rain in this area, we think, as we go through Friday, Saturday, and into Sunday morning. And there could be some major travel delays with this, enough flash flooding that you could have some road closures. It's at least possible because of this upper low and how slow it's moving. Now, on the by the way, we could use rain with this across South Florida. Most of the rain, I think, is going to be in North Florida. So this is going to be much needed rain across the northern Florida peninsula, this upper low, and even parts of the eastern Carolinas. This may really dent the growing drought there. I'd like to see it a little farther south, but they'll get some. Now, the question is the snow, as we talked about. Right now, we feel pretty confident that in the mountains of southwest Virginia, North Carolina, eastern parts of Tennessee, there's going to be a thump of snow with at least several inches of snow, and you could easily see 2 feet of snow in the highest elevations of the North Carolina mountains with this. But you notice we're worried about Nashville, Huntsville, Knoxville, northern parts of Georgia. There's the upstate of South Carolina, perhaps into Charlotte. This is the real forecast question. How much snow can we get in the lower elevations? And again, it all depends on, number one, the strength of this upper low. If it strengthens even further as it tracks across the Carolinas, we're going to get this. Now, if the upper low track comes a little farther north, then everything has to get shifted. But right now, I would be prepared for heavy, wet snow in the mountains and perhaps at least some snow in the lower elevations. Stay tuned. Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, check out these other videos here and be sure to subscribe for new content and the latest weather news from AccuWeather.